Roses are red, violets are blue. Have I got a delphinium for you? This is a new hybrid B delphinium from Proven Winners Perennials. It is called Violets Are Blue, so named because of this blend of purple and blue color. So this is the greenhouse color of the plant, so it's a little bit more purple than what you would typically get if it came up naturally in the landscape, when it'd have a little bit more blue. But you can see it's got that really big flower, bright color surrounding that bright central bee. And the really cool thing about this plant is the amount of branching that you get from it. So that branching is going to give you a lot of secondary flower. So after this primary flower spike kind of expires, then all of these branches coming off from the side are going to really extend that flower. So some of those older, more traditional varieties that you would get, you would have one spike shoot up right in the middle. It's going to be a nice tall spike, but it's not going to have this much branching around the sides compared to those older varieties as well. You're not usually going to see this robust of a clump of foliage at the base. So usually you would have to underplant a delphinium, kind of give it a little bit of support because of how heavy those tall spikes would get, but also because the foliage at the base would really die off and not look as showy. Here, violets are blue. This is the ideal landscape delphinium where you're going to get a nice compact 3-foot package with a lot of these secondary blooms coming up, so that after that first one goes, then you have a really long season of color without having to do too much work to the plant. Also, compared to those more traditional varieties which are from seed, this is a selection from tissue culture. So you're going to get this perfectly uniform crop in that nice compact 3-foot size. So that's going to keep everything really in this perfect package, whether you're growing it in the landscape or in a container like this. A little bit of inside knowledge here from the trade, but if you're familiar with PGRs, which usually with those really tall plants you give them in order to keep them nice, compact in size, this one has not had any PGR treatments. It is just naturally this size and this sturdy in greenhouse production. So if you're looking for a nice, easy variety to give your garden a nice vertical element, then Violets Are Blue Delphinium, definitely one to look at.